Dun, 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 dun. Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is. I knew you'd come. Welcome back. This is Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club coming to you guys with another NFL main slate video. Again, we won again. We won again. Lost week one, but haven't looked back since. So that's because we stupidly stacked a Philly offense. But, you know, that looked like the play. You know, it was week one. You know, no preseason. What do you want? What do you want? Anyways, guys, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell icon because that's step one because we're doing a PayPal giveaway this Sunday, guys. I also did a UFC video for tomorrow. This is Friday night. I'm filming this, so it's on Saturday, guys, if you want to peep it out. Even if you don't normally do UFC fantasy, you should try it out. Watch my video and try it out. It's a lot of fun. It's more fun once you have money on these fighters, so you should check it out. That's my daily MLB videos come out still, guys. We cashed on both Draftkings lineups today, so today was a good day, as Cube once said, a wise man once said. But anyways, guys, this is Draft Dashboard, the best optimizer on the planet. Guys, I use this for all my videos, all my research. It's only $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below. You yourself can have Draft Dashboard. You get the key injury updates. It updates every 4 to 5 hours, guys. You get ownership, who's trending up, who's trending down, and you get access to all my watch players for every single sport. You get the NFL cheat sheet because if you can't win, cheat. It's got the best studs, mid-tier, best value for every position, guys. This is the truth. Draft Dashboard. And also now has articles. Recent articles, sleepers and studs. So week 6 already. My God. It's going by really quickly, guys. But yes, we are 4-1. So I'll take it. All right. So with that said, guys, also, you want lineups, you want cheat sheets, you want ownership, you want projections. I got you guys. It's dfsclub.com. You got Space, you got the Whispers, you got myself. You don't just get NFL, ladies and gentlemen. You get every single sport, everything. NFL and NBA is coming up. Hopefully, Christmas Day, New Year's Day, they're saying. MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, MMA, WNBA, college sports, guys. College football, they're playing like crazy today. Looks like they're doing pretty good in there. And we also have a sports book now, Koof's Picks. So, all you sports wagers out there, welcome to the club. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. And as you know the drill, pick your plan. We are the cheapest in the business. Again, this price is our gold price, which means a year, and this is for every single sport. Everyone else charges this for one sport. So, shop around, please. I advise it. But then come back and holler at your boy. Come talk to me, Skywalker DFS. It's dfsclub.com, guys, where winners come to win. All right. So, this one's a pretty cut and dry. I don't want to say easy, guys, because it's never an easy slate. No such thing. But again, like I always say, don't get too cute. Sometimes you have to in GPPs, but the cash games, guys, just stay with the ownership, and you can't fail. NFL is really easy to cash as far as cash games. If you're going to enter those $20 million makers, unless you're going to enter 150 or more lineups, guys, don't do it. Because I would do single entry or 3 max entries, guys. Because, again, everybody else in there has got like 150 to 300 lineups. So is your 3 lineups going to have a chance in hell? Probably not. So don't waste your money on those contests. Again, the single entry for GBP, the 3 max entry for GBP. Cash games are fine. Do double ups. Multi-entries is fine. Because most of the time people just play one lineup and they'll play it like 20 to 50 times. So with that said, guys, hopefully you got a better way. If you're like, why am I entering the wrong contests? Again, don't go for the 150 to 300 lineup contest, guys. You'll probably do a lot better. All right. So quarterback is where we'll start, guys. So Lamar Jackson, 7-7. I'll let others chase this again, and I was right last week, and I'm going to be right again this week. He's just not having a Lamar Jackson, and it happens. They call it like a sophomore slump, but it's just he just hasn't been paying off this price tag this year. I mean, he's done it 2 games. 2 games out of 5, he's paid off this price tag of 7-7. 15, 26, 15, 18, 28. Going up against Philly, ranked 12th in the league against quarterbacks. His rushes were down last game. He just didn't need a rush. I wouldn't be concerned about that. Again, with him, you do get the dual running back and quarterback though. So I think he's a fine GPP play. But for cash games, no. But GPP, I think he'll be low owned. Right now he's at 5%. Deshaun Watson, I'll let others play that one. I don't like the price tag. Big Ben here at 6-7 looks pretty good. $900 more expensive on FanDuel. Big Ben's going up against Cleveland. They are ranked 24th, ladies and gentlemen, against quarterbacks. So when you see all green right here on Draft Dashboard, this means it's pretty good for this player, all right? And he's quietly been getting it done. Now he's going to be down Deontay Johnson this week. So he's already been rolled out, but don't you dare be sour because I got some. That just means better news, better value. So we'll get into that, guys. 21, 19, 22, 22. Then he had that 3-point game, but, that was what, week 1? But yeah, Big Ben definitely in play this week at 6.7K. Right now at 2% ownership, which surprises me because I'm going to have plenty of shares of that. Matt Ryan, not on your life. Killer Cam Newton at 6'5" looks interesting. Coming back. He had a long little layoff there with the beer bug, you know what I'm saying? He's 6'5". Going up against Denver, ranked 26th in the league against quarterbacks. And you already know Killer Cam's been getting it done nicely with New England, guys. Before that 12-point game, he had 39 and 26 fantasy points. Look at his rushing attempts. 9, 11, 15 rushing attempts, guys. Lamar who? Killer Cam at 6'5", definitely in play this week against Denver. Get him in there. Then we got Gardner Minshew, 6'4". Kind of up there for Gardner Minshew, but the matchup's great against Detroit. They're ranked 23rd in the league against quarterbacks. I thought they'd be worse than that, but still, that's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. Minshew Mania is running wild. 24, 25, 11, 29, 21 in his last 5. So 20 or more fantasy points, ladies and gentlemen. 4 out of his last 5 games. Let that sink in. I know, right? It's Gardner Minshew. But 6'4", guys, get him in there. Right, next up, right now, he's the chalk quarterback as far as ownership. Last time I checked is Matthew Stafford. So cash games right here. He's 6.3K. Going up against Jacksonville, ranked 25th in the league against quarterbacks. It's Matthew Stafford. You never know what you're going to get. 23, 19, 17, 17. I mean, we might have no choice in cash games, guys. If he's the chalk, you might have to go there. Am I super excited about it? No, I never trust him. But, I mean, the matchup is there. That's all I'll say about that. He's $1,000 more on FanDuel. Let's see. Kirk Cousins, even in a phenomenal matchup against Atlanta at 6'1". I can't do it, guys. Gross. I can't do it. Although a lot of people are going to play Adam Thielen, but I don't necessarily think you need to correlate Kirk Cousins with them. Ryan Tannehill, I think, will be popular this week. 5'9". The price is good, right? Houston's terrible against quarterbacks. But I think a lot of people will be chasing that 30-point fantasy game. If he drops down into the teens again, that's still not bad, though, for 5'9". So GPP only. Tannehill, I guess, is okay. You can get him in there. Ryan Fitzmagic, man. How many times is he going to do it? Phenomenal. He's only 5.9K. He might even be a cash play. We'll see where his ownership is. He's $1,500 more on FanDuel, so definitely a DraftKings play here. Fitzmagic, 31, 26, 25, 27, and 8 in his last 5. My God. And now he gets the Jets. Oh, boy. So fire him up, guys. The bearded one, Ryan Fitzmagic at 5.9K. Get him in there. You got Aaron Rodgers at 7.5 going up against Tampa Bay, who on the down low, they're quite tough on quarterbacks. They're ranked 4th in the league on quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers is having a hell of a year. He's proven everybody wrong. Everyone's saying he's old, this and that. 35, 25, 19, 34, 21 in his last 5. I say he probably gets about mid-20s here. But the price tag, guys, it's 7.5. That is a lot. $900 more on FanDuel. He's in play, guys. Aaron Rodgers is always in play. Let's see. I love playing Teddy Bridgewater, but just not this week. Not against Chicago. Second-ranked defense, guys. Probably not a good idea. All right, so that's quarterbacks. So let's go to running back. All right, so most expensive option on DraftKings is Derrick Henry at 7.3. He's $1,700 more on FanDuel. Derrick Henry's great. Just a rushing machine. He's just a rushing machine. 19, 26, 25 carries in his last 3 games. 19, 38 fantasy points. And going up against a soft matchup, going up against Houston, guys. They're ranked 28th in the league against running backs. That's terrible. Last time he faced them, guys, he got 42 fantasy points. 42. So if you can fit Derrick Henry in there, get him in there. I would definitely play Henry over Alexander Mattison. All right, because Alexander Mattison, next up, he's filling in, right? But he's not bad, but at this price point, I'd probably just rather get to Henry. Henry has a better matchup. Henry is the starter. He's not a filler. But Mattison's in play. Probably a cash games, guys. 7-2. It's just the matchup's okay against Atlanta. I don't know. I just got a bad feeling about Mattison, guys. I just got a feeling it's going to be nothing but throwing the ball. I mean, he does get target. He got 3 targets last week. 20 fantasy points, though. Not bad. Just the price tag, so hefty. I might skip Mattison and go right here. Mike Davis, guys. 7K. 30, 22, 23 in his last 3. Not too shabby. 7K. Definitely see paying up at running back this week, guys. $500 more on FanDuel. Definitely always, every week, he seems like he's the cash play. But Mike Davis, no, what do they call him? CM3? CP3? I don't know what CMC? He was supposed to be back this week, but not so much. But yeah, Mike Davis, guys, it's a no-brainer. Even against Chicago, get him in there. And James Robinson, now, last week he went and got us right in the prison pocket with his 11 fantasy points. But at 6'8", he gets an even better matchup. He's facing the worst rush defense in the league, the Detroit Lions, ladies and gentlemen. They're ranked 32nd in the league against rushers, guys. James Robinson at 6'8", you got to find a way to get him in there. That matchup's too good. Right now he's at 15% ownership. He's not the chalk, but definitely fits into some GPPs. One of my top priorities, guys. The price tag's steep, but the matchup does not get better, literally, than that. So, James Robinson, look for a nice bounce back here. He did get 7 targets last week, but my God, he just a terrible week. It happens. It happens. Next up, Todd Gurley. Found himself a nice new home in Atlanta, guys. He's 6'3", 28, 19, 15 in his last 3. He does it all. He rushes. He gets pass receptions, guys. Against Minnesota, ranked 17th in the league against running backs. Doesn't concern me. Todd Gurley's an easy plug-and-play, guys. Right now, he's only at 3% owned. That disrespect, my God. Then you got Ronald Jones at 6'8". What the hell happened to Fournette? Does anybody know? Did he just disappear? That's a waste of talent sitting on the sidelines. But it's Ronald Jones time. It's his backfield at 6K. Going up against Green Bay. Ranked 31st in the league. Second to worst rushing defense in the league. So Ronald Jones at 6K. He's $200 less on FanDuel. He gets a lot of targets, guys. 4, 9, 5, and last 2 weeks, 20 and 17 rushes, guys. Ronald Jones, get him in there. Next up, I'd also like Myles Gaskin against the Jets. Jets are ranked 27th in the league against rushers, guys. Gaskin, been on the down low, been doing it, guys, and he's only 5.4K. 16, 10, 22 rushes in his last 3 games. Let's look at his fantasy points. 29, 15, 14, 11. Love the matchup. 5.4 is definitely reasonable. $300 more on FanDuel. Myles Gaskin, get him in there. 7-6 for Aaron Jones. I don't see myself paying up this week for Aaron Jones. Not with those other options. Kicking it with Kareem Hunt at 6'9", maybe. It's a horrible matchup, though, against Pittsburgh. But he does get some receptions. GPP's only guys, Kareem Hunt, maybe. David Montgomery, he might even be a cash play because the matchup's so good. We always play running backs against Carolina. That's been the script this year. He's 5.8K. The price is right. It's his backfield. 19, 11, 7 in his last 3. Hasn't really been explosive. But look at his targets, guys. 8, 6, 3. So, with that said, David Montgomery, if he's, I was hoping he'd be lower owned, but 17% is quite a lot. He might end up being a cash running back, guys. So maybe we do pay down for one of the running back spots for David Montgomery at 5.8. Yeah, I was hoping he'd be lower owned. And I think that's going to do it for running back. Yeah. Oh, that just took all the wind out of my sails, man. I was hoping that no one would notice that. All right, so wide receivers. Calvin Ridley's okay. The matchup's great. Going up against Minnesota, they're ranked 29th in the league against wide receivers. They give it up to wide receivers like crazy. Just hope he don't go out there and get you that goose egg like he did 2 weeks ago. Then he bounced back nicely, got 25 fantasy points. But then again, you're putting faith in Matt Ryan. So right now it's looking like a GPP play at only 9% ownership. But Calvin Ridley, solid matchup, solid play. Get him in there. Adam Thielen up next. Looks like the cash play for wide receivers this week, 7.3K. And if you're new, let me reiterate, if you're new, because there are some new people to this, believe it or not, cash games are double-ups, head-to-heads, 50-50s. GPPs are tournaments, okay? So that's what the difference is. Adam Thielen, 7.3, cash games, guys. Against Atlanta, wide receivers against Atlanta, money in the bank, especially Thielen, guys. I feel like he's so underrated, especially the last 2 weeks. Look at those. Almost 30 burgers, 29-29 in his last 2. Get him in there, guys. Don't get cute. Let's see. Julio Jones is fully healthy now, but he's 6'7", and it's Julio. I'll pass. I'd rather pair up like Juju, like right here. Juju Smith-Schuster. Pair him up with Big Ben, guys. He's 6'6". Again, no Deontay Johnson. So he could easily be priced at 7K. It's just, he's not that consistent, right? It was the you-know-who show last week. 7, 16, 12, 25, 3 in his last 5. Definitely, if you want to put if you're going to roster Ben Roethlisberger and you want to throw 2 of his wide receivers in there, definitely take a shot with, don't leave out Juju, all right? Right now, great tournament play. He's showing at less than 1% ownership, so Cleveland's ranked 30th in the league against wide receivers, guys. Almost dead last. So, Juju, 6'6". Don't get cute. Get him in there. Next up, if you're going to play Lamar, you got to pair him with Marquis Brown. All right? 10 targets last week. 8. His targets are going up slowly. 6, 8, 10, right? We like to see him trending upwards. With him, it's always been the worry is Lamar just going to hog the ball the whole drive, right? Not so much lately. And he's going up against Philly, ranked 27th in the league against wide receivers. Marquis Brown's is hit and miss, so it is a gamble. I just don't like the price tag. I think that's a bit much. So I'll pass there. Davonte Parker with Fitzmagic. You want to do that pairing? Go right ahead. 6'3". Again, he gets the Jets. What's his name's out? God, brain fart. The Jets. Okay. Yeah, brain fart, guys. Sorry. I apologize. But the Jets defense missing a very key player. All right. So Davonte Parker should find some room out there. 6'3". If you're going to pair him up with Fitzmagic, you got to play some Davonte Parker with him, guys. Get him in there. He is $100 more on FanDuel. Next up, Kenny Gallaudet. So if you're going to play Detroit, you got to start with Gallaudet, guys. 6'2", 7 targets. Honestly, he shocked me this year. He shocked me. He's never been this good. $1,000 more on FanDuel. The matchup's good against Jacksonville, right? This game should be a shootout, to be honest with you. 16, 18 fantasy points. If he was crawling up to 7K, I'd be like, no way. No way. But 6'2", definitely doable. $1,000 more on FanDuel. Get him in there, guys. And don't forget about Jamison Crowder. Don't forget about this man. You'll be doing yourself a disservice. He's 6.1K. Right now, only 5% owned. Now, am I saying Parrott get the Jets quarterback? Hell no. No. Don't do that. Crowder's been getting it done. 10 targets a week, guys. 29 fantasy points in his last two. And up against Miami, ranked 20th in the league against wide receivers. They ain't scaring nobody. $500 more on FanDuel. Jamison Crowder, sorry. He's one of those players that could break the slate just like that. All right, so don't forget about him at 6.1K. Terry McLaughlin's okay, just 5.7 if you're looking for a discount, but he's chalky right now. 18% ownership. I think it's because of the price tag, and he's going up against the Giants. I mean, they're ranked 21st in the league against wide receivers, so there is that. But he's coming off a couple bad weeks, like 3 bad weeks, right? No, 2. I was looking at his targets there. He gets so many targets a game, guys. 7, 14 targets, 8 targets. It's like he's the only wide receiver out there for the Skins. So 5.7, get him in there. But if he's going to be chalky, I would easily fade him. If you look up the ownership and it's Sunday morning and he's chalk, I would definitely fade him, guys. So here we are. Chase Claypool. Now this isn't point chasing. This is Deontay Johnson is out. So with that Pittsburgh stack, he's only 5.2K, ladies and gentlemen. $300 more on FanDuel. Pair him up with Big Ben. Pair him up with Juju, guys. And you're looking at probably a winning, at least cashing roster. Easy money. Chase Claypool, 5.2. No Deontay Johnson. He had 11 targets last week. Will he have 46 fantasy points again? Probably not. I mean, that broke a team record. So look for about at least 20. I'm projecting at least 20 fantasy points for this young man. But I also expect a good game from Juju. So they'll spread it around a little bit, but get him in there, guys. Loving Pittsburgh this week, 5.2K. Keelan Cole's always, if you're looking to punt one position, Keelan Cole's always a safe punt. He's 4.9K. He has a good matchup against Detroit, guys. Don't sleep on him. He's only 2% owned. His target's 5 to 6 a game. He never really goes out and duds, right? 11, 9, 8, 18, 16. So if he gets double digits at 4-9, you're just kicking back and smiling like you're a genius. So if you want some pay down options, Keelan Cole can always get you there, especially at a mere 4.9, $700 more on FanDuel. Then next up, we got Allen Robinson against Carolina, who surprisingly is 4th in the league against wide receivers. I did not know that, but he's priced up to 7K. But Allen Robinson, my God, look at his targets, you guys. 13, 10, 16 targets last week. Right now, only at 10% ownership. Same price on FanDuel, 7K. Looking, depending on where his ownership goes, definitely a GPP play, guys. Don't forget about Allen Robinson. Robbie Anderson against Chicago, 6.3. I don't care. He's matchup proof. $200 more on FanDuel, guys. What more has he got to do for this man to get some damn respect? Especially for a damn slot receiver. 13, 11, 6 targets in his last 3. 23, granted, last week was a soft matchup. But even without that, guys. 23, 18, 11, 22, 29 in his last 5, guys. Robbie Anderson, right now, is at 14%. Okay, so the ownership is up there. So people aren't sleeping on him. But don't forget about it. If he's chalky, guys, you can probably fade him. But I was kind of hoping for the ownership to be a little bit lower than that. But Robbie Anderson's always a great play. All right. So, really loving Pittsburgh this week. Let's go to tight end. All right. So, Mark Andrews, you can easily fit him in with Lamar. For Lamar, you only got to put one wide receiver with them. Just Hollywood, Lamar, and Mark Andrews. That's it. There's your Baltimore stack. And you should have plenty of salary left over. Mark Andrews is 6'5", going up against Philly, who's ranked 28th in the league against tight ends, guys. My God. Now, Mark Andrews has been kind of hit and miss, but his last 2 weeks, not bad. 21, 18 fantasy points, 9 and 3 targets. Right now, it's only at 3% ownership. Looks like not that many people want to pay up this week at tight end. But Mark Andrews, you know what you get with him. He's $1,100 more on FanDuel. Mark Andrews, get him in there, guys. Good matchup. TJ Hawkinson, 5'3". I know the matchup's good, but it's TJ Hawkinson, guys. I guess if you're doing a Detroit stack, you can go there, but I might pass. I'd rather get Jonnu Smith, guys. I mean, look at Jesus Christ. I can't believe TJ Hawkinson's 5'3". That's just stupid. You can easily get Jonnu Smith, 5'2", 21, 11, 24, 14, 7 fantasy points in his last 5, guys. Right now at 12%. Rightfully so. So it looks like everybody's thinking the way I'm thinking. Like, why would I pay up for TJ or even roll the dice on Mark Andrews when Jonnu Smith is way more consistent? 7, 8, 5 targets in his last 3, guys. Get him in there. And for that Pittsburgh stack, you can finish it off right here with Eric Ebron at 4-1. He gets a lot of targets. 6, 7, 5. It's just with Ebron. It's Eric Ebron. We all know, even back in the Indy days. Can he catch the ball? Can he hold on to the goddamn ball, right? If he does, we're looking at glory. Right now, he's only at 3% ownership. Guys, he gets targeted a lot. 6, 7, 5 are a lot of targets, especially for a tight end, guys. He's only 4.1K, $1,100 more on FanDuel, and he gets a cush matchup against Cleveland, who cannot cover tight ends. So, Eric Ebron, get him in there. And don't you dare forget about Robert Tonyan, guys. 5.1K. Right now at only 1% ownership. You got to be kidding me. If it stays at 1%, I'm having 100% Robert Tonyan, guys. Where did he come from, right? 34, 16, 11 in his last 3. Right? Jesus, 1% ownership. That's crazy. Tampa Bay ranked 13th in the league against tight ends. So I have a feeling since it's so tough on wide receivers, that leaves Tonyan wide open. So, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if Tonyan got 10 targets this weekend, guys. So, you want to pair him up with Aaron Rodgers? There you go. 5.1K. And Schroeder's sitting right next to me, guys. Once we get the studio up, the camera will be back on because Schroeder cannot wait. He thinks he's on camera right now, so don't tell him. Don't spoil it for him, all right? He still gets his salmon treats. All right, next up, Trey Burton, punt play at 3-1. Not the most attractive play, but if you have to punt at tight end, going up against Cincy, ranked 17th in the league against tight ends. He's slowly been picking it up. 1, 5, and then 6 targets last week. 4 and 8 fantasy points. Could he get 10 fantasy points? Yeah, easily. And at 3-1, if he just gets you 10, that's perfectly okay, guys. It's those Trey Burtons that always freaking break the slate and get people that $1 million. And then real quick, guys, defenses. I haven't been punting at defense. I've been playing Indy, and they haven't failed me yet. I'm going to go right back to the well with them, guys, at 4K. 11, 7, 26. They seems like they get double-digit fantasy points every single week. And only at 4K, yeah. Just go with the Colts are always good. Cincy ain't scaring nobody. Patriots against Denver's pretty good. The Ravens had a 26 fantasy point game. They get Philly this game. Dolphins is okay against the Jets. Only 2.9K. Tennessee versus Houston. Houston turns over the ball a lot. So there's that. There, my voice just cracked. Yeah. Falcons, yeah, no. So I would definitely, my number one priority this week, guys, would be the Colts. Definitely worth paying up for because they'll get you more fantasy points at 4K than a lot of receivers and running backs at this price point. So keep that in mind. So, guys, to qualify for that free PayPal giveaway, sponsored by myself, Skywalker DFS, and Schroeder Skywalker, all you got to do, that's right, we're bringing Schroeder up here. All you got to do, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell icon. And in the comments below, I want to know who you guys are stacking this week. Cash and GBP. Right, Schroeder? All right, buddy. You're doing such a good job. Everybody loves you. Yeah, my goodness. So, yeah, guys, once you do that, you're entered into the free $25 PayPal giveaway. All right? Sponsored by myself and Schroeder Skywalker. And, guys, if it doesn't get claimed, guess what? It's going up. We'll roll it over. I did that last season, and one time I think I got over $100 one time. Yeah, I got over $100 last weekend. So if you're entered in that contest, guys, no one claims it. We'll roll it over to $50. But this week we're starting at 25. In the comments again, your top cash stack team, your top GBP stack team. You have to be a subscriber. Thumbs up, thumbs down, and hit that bell icon. All right. Just my way of saying thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate all your support. And don't forget, you want to lineups, cheat sheets. You want to join the winners. We're 4-1. Projections. Did I say lineups? Yes, I did. Ownerships, check. Projections, check. Cheat sheet, check. DFSclub.com, the cheapest providers in the industry, ladies and gentlemen. And that's just a fact, because we done took over. And that's going to do it for the video, guys. So let's go. Let's just win out the rest of the season, all right? Let's do it. I'm going to say a prayer for everybody like I always do. All right, Schroeder, come here. It's time for the prayer. All right, buddy. Let's go. Okay. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless your pets. Right, Schroeder, the pets? That's right. God bless your loved ones. God bless your friends, your neighbors. Keep grinding that daily grind with Schroeder and I. We know the grind is a struggle, but that's DFS, man. We love doing it. Where we go one, we go all. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Schroeder and I are out. We'll see you guys in the next video. And don't forget to get in that free contest, guys. I love each and every one of you. That's right, Schroeder. You tell them. Shout out to the DFS Club. I love you guys. You're my family. God bless you guys for rolling with me, for grinding with me every single day. Working a full-time job and running the DFS Club. It takes a lot out of me, but you guys always make it worth it. So special shout out to the club. I love you guys. All right, y'all. Let's get this bread. I'm out. Take care.